Hello. Today we'll be going to the Wanderer's Palace hard. This is one of the final optional dungeons for Reborn. Yeah. I think the normal version was also optional, and I think in the normal video I also was asking, is this an optional dungeon? And I think someone said yes. But alright, so here it's a bit more dank. This is a whole situation, you know, follow the story. But here we're gonna pull this ad. Let's see, this is actually this like other guy, because like in the original version we were attacking the twin berries because they were like angry and stuff, but this time they're super chill and they're like asking for help. Okay, so now we're taking care of all these other ones. So anyway, pool, just stuff, and you can even see here in the party the duty information that we're saving the twin berries. Okay, so I grab everything and I pull it up to the wall. Caught by take stats, the healer sprinted to get up here. Regular stuff that by now you should be used to if you've been running dungeons. If you've run all the dungeons up to now. If you're not used to it, that's also fine. I mean, that's what practice and experience is for. Like, you'll gain the experience after you practice a lot. But yeah, so I'm continuing to do wall-to-wall pulls because the walls aren't that long, and I've run this enough to know like what I can handle. And the healer I see is keeping up with all the pulls I'm doing, so it's all good. All right. Taking care of another set of ads here. I'm kind of quiet right now because I'm actually reading some of the stuff for this one of the bosses, because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen, because there's like colors and like numbers and stuff. I'm like, you think I know this stuff? No. It's like we're just hanging out and we're trying to solve it together, but you know, I'm the only one talking right now. Anyway, okay, so this first boss, let's see what happens. I turn the boss so the back faces everyone. This is a common thing. He'll send out a quote-unquote ad there, and we need to take down this ad. It's a spear, but we need to take it down as soon as possible, because it will do like raid-wide damage. It will do like big explosions and stuff. Let's see if we can catch any of that. It will happen periodically throughout the fight. That'll send up the, did you see that? The cast name. It's called Blazing Angon. Blazing Angon. So if you just let it sit there, then a lot of these can like stack up and stuff, and then it can just consistently do damage to people. But this group is pretty on top of taking care of it, so we might not see what it looks like. Maybe. Okay, so see, now there's two on the field. Yeah, we're just taking it down too quickly. But you can imagine, like, if there's like 4 on the stage and you're not taking care of it, much could happen. There was that circle AoE over there. Just avoid that. I think you can get burned from it. Yeah. Everyone's doing too well in this run, so it's not as educational, but that is like just textbook what you would do to take care of the ads. That's the main thing to focus. or you'll get burned and get AoE damage. Okay, so here you can see that this thing, it's called Sacred Standard. It's like this kind of totem-like thing, and it has this like circular thing around it. What you want to do is take all of these ads out of there because they have this little buff on them. So watch, I'll take them out. I couldn't, at the time, I couldn't remember if we also had to take care of the totem standard thingy or take them out. But as you can see, as soon as I took them out, here. I actually do have footage of this, but I'll show it from here too. Watch out for the AoEs. Okay, see this damage up has a minus sign now. So as soon as they leave the sacred circle, standard circle thing, they lose their damage down, their buffs. Ran this unsynced so I could show it. Okay, see, so one of them does damage up, the damage is increased, and then the other one is damage taken is reduced, vulnerability down. And so, you know, what that means is they'll take less damage from you and then deal more damage to you. And so it would be more beneficial to pull all of them outside of this circle, and then you can just leave the totem there. It doesn't matter if it's still hanging out there. It's not going to do anything, and it doesn't do any attacks. If anything, it's more cumbersome because this standard thing has more like HP than others. Okay, I think what I'm showing here is like, did you see how like it popped in and out, the buffs, as I was going in and out of the circle? Right, see, I'm running out, and just watch, as soon as this guy runs out, there, he loses his damage thing. Alright, I'm gonna run back in one more time to show that. I'll get it again. Yeah, see, so once they're inside, they get it again. So, just to make the run faster, what you would do is get them out of there. And you can actually pull them to the next area. I decided to stay here for a bit just to confirm this sacred standard thing wasn't required at all. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of health, but we can just leave it there. So we go up the stairs, and then there's another sacred standard here, and so you want to pull all of these out onto the stairs. And take care of them there. I think I ended up hanging out in here a bit too long because I thought we had to take care of the totem in the middle, which you can, but look at all these like AoEs you have to dodge. It's a little hard to see. So a good spot would be to take them like out here. Look at the, see, as soon as, did you see that? As soon as I took care of this standard, this one lost its damage up and vulnerability down thing. See, I'm targeting this guy right here, and watch the sacred standard. As soon as it grays out, there, they all lose their thing. So, yeah, you can stand in there, or you can bring it out. Whatever you prefer. It just is a little faster. Okay, so we got another sacred standard situation. And here I decide I'm just gonna pull them all because I don't, at this point I'm like, okay, I think I remember that the circle thingy doesn't really do anything to me and I don't need to take care of it really, so I'm just gonna keep going. So I grab them and go. And I make sure I'm just covering my bases here to make sure I have all of them because I knew I was gonna go grab everything. I've seen some people pull everything into this corner, but as you can see, this is a lot to handle and there's a lot of AoEs, and so I didn't really want to just stand in there. But then I didn't know that this would be an issue. So I ended up staying in there and then I died. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it wasn't super fine because we did wipe, but it will be fine, you know? It's like not a big deal. I think in the party chat I talked about how I didn't know how the circle things worked. But yeah, it's not a big deal. Everyone just re-ups and then we go back. But yeah, usually if I'm new to a dungeon or I haven't done it in a long time, I will like type in the party chat. I'll type in the party chat that it's my first time here, or it's been a hot minute since I've done any of this, and so people are a bit more patient and lenient with their comments, and you know, some will be helpful and not like make a fuss about irregular pools and stuff like that, or if I don't remember mechanics and whatnot. Okay, so for this pool, I can tell I'm being a bit more timid because I'm like, okay, we wiped to that other gigantic pool I did, and yeah, but as you can see, this one still has this damage buffs and stuff, so I could pull that out a little bit more, pull the enemies out of the thing. But he's also a caster, so he's not gonna move that much. It's a whole thing. But yeah, man, I can just feel the tension of like, oh no, I did like a gigantic pool and we wiped and now I don't wanna, I'm scared again. But it's okay. Look, I'm gonna go do the next pool again. I'm gonna say, okay, the first pool is fine, I'm gonna go get him again. I'm gonna try again, I'm gonna do it. You know, like, you won't learn unless you really, like, try, you know, put yourself out there and try. So I was like, I'm gonna do it again. This time I'm gonna stay out of the circle thing and see if that changes things. And look, we're taking down the ads a lot faster. Their damage is going down a lot faster, especially because we're out of the circle, but also because I didn't have like an even bigger pool. This is actually still a big pool, but this sacred standard circle thingy does a lot. So, because you know, we had that huge pack inside the thing, they're not taking that much damage, and they're doing like extra damage to us, this whole thing. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna whack this thing. Okay, I don't need to anymore. Okay, let's go. It's the whole thing. Okay, this is the one that I was reading the thingy about. There's gonna be different colored totems, and someone's gonna turn into a frog. I'm gonna try my best to figure out which one it is. We're gonna do this together. Okay, look, I got this fire spit thing. Alright, see. Some of the stuff that goes in front. Okay, this sacred sand. We've been seeing the circle thingies around. So this one, okay, see it popped up. There's an orange one here and a green one here. I think there's one over there too. Yeah, there's a purple one. And this is like a teal colored one. Okay, so you can like step in these. Like is this blue? I don't know. But this is definitely green, this purple, maybe blue, and then that's like orange or red. Let's take a look. Okay, fire spit, that's okay, these are all just doing damage to me. Okay. Standard retrieval? What's that do? Oh, it's all going to this person. Okay. Oh, okay. So now he's casting Toad. And now look at, we've got 3 totems that are green, and we got 1 blue one and 1 orange, red one. Ah, this person turned into a toad. Ah, and then they jumped into the red one. And now they're regular again. I think. Or wait, no. Okay, they're a toad and they... Never mind. That didn't cleanse them. Do not Okay, it could be that they were testing to see what the totems did. Okay, so this person is a toad and they directly ran into this. And okay, this one, they got a heavy. And so they're a bit slower. Okay, they got a heavy. So this orange one. And then when they run into this one, they got a damage up. So the blue one ended up giving them a damage up. Okay, so now standard retrieval so that they're gonna take the totems away. But also look at this person, KT, ran into this one. Okay, damage up. So it's confirming that the blue one does a damage up. Okay, now we take back this stuff. The green ones are gone too. Okay, so the boss turns around and will attack some people, and then does this regular fire stuff at me. Okay, we're doing the sacred standard again. So some stuff is probably gonna happen here. So we got 3 green ones and like a red orange one. Okay, KA turned into a toad again, and KT happened to be inside this red orange one, which KA, the monk, confirmed in the previous phase thing that it does the heavy. Okay, and so KT has a heavy thing down, which isn't like the worst thing in the world, but yeah. So now we know that's what those do. And then, alright, KT ends up going over there, and then you can kind of see this one. They take a, probably the damage up. That's what it was before. Okay. No one wants to stand in the green ones or the purple ones. My bad. Okay. One of them will give you the toad debuff, or it will cleanse you of the toad debuff. I'm going to say the green one will turn you into a toad, maybe, and the purple one will cleanse you of it. I cannot confirm that right now. And I'm already in the middle of recording this, guys, so I'm not going to go back. I'm so sorry. We're losing it. At the end of A Realm Reborn, I'm losing it. The patch content was too much for me. I just can't even anymore. But the boss didn't go down too hard. Like, it was an okay fight. If you want to just avoid all those things, then that's also fine, you know? Actually, let me see. While we're taking this ad, let me just read this real quick and we'll see what I said was wrong. Okay. Oh, if you don't claim the totems, then the boss will get a buff on himself. Okay, you don't want to gather too many of the totems, or else the boss will cast that random fire thing and then possibly kill someone. So, you do want to take care of some of the totems don't quote me what I said before, okay, where I said whatever, to just leave them alone. But yeah, if your gear's not great and your healer is struggling, you do need to do the mechanic. So you want to take some of the totems down, but you don't, not all of them, or else the boss will get a buff and then potentially kill someone if they have too many stacks on them. So yeah, that's how you deal with that. Okay, I'm not just lazy. Okay, we're also just taking care of these ads here, okay? Also, we got a lot of poison. I'm not just lazy. Okay, the thing is, if I went in there, all I would do is show me gathering a thing, and it would be by myself. It's the whole thing. You want me to go gather a bunch of people to make guides? Wow, so much work. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's a whole thing. I need to have lunch soon. It's a whole thing. This is my ADHD speaking. Hello. Okay, yeah, just straight up ads here. Oh, also, okay, something that I usually forget when I'm running this is once you take care of these slime ads, you need to activate this thingy. Wait, unless that's in the normal version. Should I just restart the whole guide? I'm not gonna. Not after that outburst. Okay, yeah. The drainage valve. I think someone did take care of it right here. KT interacted with it. So you need to make sure that you open that, or else then you can't progress. I've definitely hung out in that poison area for a while for trying to figure out what to do. So. Did I miss anything else? Wow, I'm like just all over the place. Okay, this was just straight up ads. This is fine. Oh no, I didn't explain this. Okay, at this point back here, sorry, so sorry. This is what happens when I make this in the middle of the day. I usually record these at the end of the day when I'm more chill. This is the middle of the day, so I'm like all over the place. Okay, when you get to this set of ads after that boss with the totems that I was not very clear about, there are these asylum cells. It's like little jails, okay? Once you take care of the ads, they're gonna drop a key. Asylum key. It's right here. So you need to pick that up, and then you need to unlock the doors. And then once you unlock the doors, the little tone bearers are gonna come out and then show you like the hidden door. So you grab this door and this door, and then you're gonna go in here, and then they're gonna like open a hidden door for you to continue. No, I'm not gonna remake the whole guide. We're at the like near the last boss. Okay. Okay, also we saw this. You just take care of the ads, and then you take care of the drainage valve, and then you take care of this set. Okay, it was over there, and you go here, and then you're gonna go up. Okay. Okay, there's also a treasure chest up there. I think I'm just done with A Realm Reborn, okay? It's not the most thrilling. I'm trying to stay focused for everybody. I promise we'll get through this. If you're hearing this ADHD like rant right now, this unraveling, wow, that's awesome. I can't believe you made it this far. People actually watched the entirety of my videos. That's, wow. Okay. Okay, this last set of ads is fine. So I actually go raiding and stuff, and like I do savage stuff, and sometimes I'm straight up just doing call outs like, you know, to the left, right, watch out for the AoE. Use your knockback, and then all of a sudden I'll just be like, oh my god, did you guys see that? Raid wide. North. It's really funny. Everyone's kind of like, oh my god. Okay, so this bad boy is you know, causing some trouble here. And this boss fight is actually going to be different than the typical things. So usually I'll be like, I go over here and turn the boss around, but for this fight in particular, I bring the boss from wherever he started over here, and I bring him to the side. The stage is a circular formation, and the situation here is, okay, that's the front cleave thingy. Okay, so you don't stand there. But okay, so I pull him to the side for a few different reasons. Okay, he will turn around and do this really wide area, like this. There's nowhere you can really, you gotta like move over here. Okay, so watch out for that move. Now I'm going, okay, see, so he'll do this move, rock class. He puts an AoE down, and it's gonna be that totem stuff. And now I'm gonna kite him. Okay, as soon as it pops, look, I got this stuff, and also, okay, I got this stuff. Okay, so you don't want to be close when he's dropping that, but I will kite him. Okay, see, also look, he's got this, the things we saw earlier, the vulnerability up and the damage up, whatever thing, the vulnerability down, vulnerability up. The one, you know, the one that does more attack and also takes less damage, that one, those ones. So I move him out. As soon as I moved him out of the circle, see, he lost his debuffs. And watch, look at that again. Right now he's inside the circle, just like the ads we saw before, like I showed. As soon as he steps outside, watch for it, there you go. As soon as he steps outside, he loses those things. So that's why you want to kite him around, because he's going to continuously put these circles around. So I move him a little bit to make some space, because also, okay, he's going to turn and do this thing. So it's not good to stand over here. You want to, if you are DPS or healer, you kind of want to stand here in this general area. It's not super safe to be in the front, because if you're behind the tank, you might get hit with those slashes. So it's a little bit better to stand near the back or close enough on the side here so you can dodge this big move real quick whenever it happens. Okay, KT was able to dodge that and get out of the way because they used their dash thing. Okay, but yeah, you don't want to be inside of the rock gas thing as soon as he is casting it, because you'll get that poison thing. Okay, see, now he's inside and he gets a damage up and vulnerability down. So he'll do more attack to us and also not take as much damage from us. Also, KA got the disease and is double poison for being in that thing. So when he's casting that, if you're standing behind him, you need to get out of the way, like KT did. Now, you do need to take care of some of them. You know, before, see, KA over here took care of that one totem. They're different. They're called different things, okay? Their Sacred Standard is the one that we have been seeing throughout the dungeon. And we just left them alone. They didn't do anything to us. But the Sacred Idol, you do want to take care of that. Why? Because, okay, did you see that? Okay, let's see if I can get this. You see this? It's tethered to the boss right now. Look at that. Look at this. He still has the buffs even though he's outside the circle. Let's see what happens as soon as KA destroys that thing. There we go. Do you see that? KA destroyed the Sacred Sword. It's grayed out now. And now the boss has lost his buffs. Okay. So that's why you want to take care of the idle one. And you can leave the standard one alone. It didn't do anything. As soon as the boss steps out, it's fine. But the idle one, this one here, tethers to the boss. Here, this thing. So that's why you want to DPS it down. And then it will repeat like that. So he's gonna drop another thing. Oh dang, Dish! Oh dang, Dish got Doom. Okay, this front slashes to me, turns around, does this stuff, so you gotta be quick on your toes DPS, because when he turns around and does a thing, you gotta be able to get out real quick. Okay, and we got an ad back here. And also, at the same time, we got this rock gas, and an ad. Oh, there's actually another ad somewhere else, somewhere on the stage. Oh yeah, here we go. Here, here, here. Yeah, it's 3. So they're over there. So I get out of the way. I get aggro on one of the ads. I pull the boss out so he doesn't have his buffs. Hoping the DPS would just take care of the ads. They took care of the ads, so that's fine. So this, the second one, this second Sacred Standard, I don't even bother with it. As long as the boss is not inside, it's fine. Okay, again, watch out. Look at how much he does these big AoE moves. You have time to move out, so you just want to stay closer to the boss in this instance. Okay, rock gas again. It's gonna drop another totem. And this one is a Sacred Standard. You can also see here. You just leave it. I just bring him out of it. So I'm kiting him around the room. You can imagine if I was like running all over the place, here, 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 whatever, then we'd have these circle things all over, overlapping all over the place. And then it would be hard to maneuver him as he continuously drops even more. And so that's why the strategy here is to just keep it to the edge of the room. And so if there is a situation where these where you need to like dodge that really big cone AoE, you can still run out over here or over here. If there were circles all over the place, then if I accidentally run to a space that I think is safe, the boss might end up backing this thing and it's a whole thing. He'll get his buffs back and stuff. Okay, another thing. Soul Douse. That's the Doom thing. And yeah, there we go. We did it. We did it. We defeated him. Also, if you've never seen the end cutscene, check this out. It's also a little different. Wait, what? Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is like a double, this is the end music, you know? Alright. I'm glad we made it through that. I'm mostly proud of myself for making it through that because this one was tricky. I'm sorry for not understanding how those color totems work. But, yeah. Step in some, it's not detrimental unless you have like a bajillion stacks of them, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything's all good. Okay. Goodbye.